Today marks the beginning of my third week back in Cambridge for my second year. It's actually only the second week of teaching, and Cambridge weeks start on a Thursday. Don't even ask. I just finished writing and submitted my third essay of the term. I did 2 over the weekend, which was hampered by me somehow having missed that the university library is not open on Sundays and therefore having to work from a quite limited selection of books for the last essay I did. Don't know how I've been here a year and didn't know that. As soon as I finished this essay I was like, yes, I can take the day off from work. Then realised I have translation due for this afternoon's Old Irish class. It's nose back to the grindstone for me. Got a few pieces of news. First is that I'm going to be in a production of Pirates of Penzance with the University Gilbert and Sullivan Society. And I haven't been involved in any drama with the university societies so far. So this is my first foray into that theatre world, and I just thought I'd try it out, see what it's like. I'm just in the chorus, thankfully. I didn't want a proper part, didn't get one. Excellent. If the others at the rehearsals will permit me, I will take my camera occasionally to show you what it's like to be involved in theatre at university. But I don't know if I'll be able to, and I will respect their privacy, because some people are not me. I also just wrote down the dates for the auditions for the ballet show, because after being involved in Coppelia last year, I thought I might as well give it a go this year. Although I haven't been to any ballet classes so far because I end up having essay crises on the same day as I have ballet. Another piece of news is that my hair is now purple, which you may have already noticed if you're paying attention. I needed to dye it again because the blue was fading, and I decided to mix some of the blue and red dye together, and now I have purple hair. Even though I like the colour, I'm not 100% sure I like how feminine it is. Girly is absolutely fine, it's just not very me. I like my external appearance to be as close to my internal idea of who I am as possible, and I've had some hairstyles that have done that, but I'm not sure the purple does. That said, it's a cool colour and it looks cool, and it helps me achieve my goal of looking like a hipster elf. Stick with it for a while, see what happens as it fades and gets brighter. I'm not even sure if you can see it because the light in here is weird, but I will do a turn so you can see. It's just tied back because I didn't want it to get wet when I had a shower earlier. Thanks those of you who left questions on my I Tell the Internet Everything video. I'm looking forward to answering them in a video sometime. Just gonna wait to see if anyone else wants to invade my privacy a bit more. Go ahead. I had someone come up to me yesterday and say that they've read my blog. I managed to ascertain they meant my Tumblr, which is where I answer a lot of questions about Newnham and Cambridge and ASNAC. So I was like, yay! I think this is a good thing. This means that a lot of people recognise me when I don't know them, and because I'm really terrible at names and faces, I'm always like, wait, have I met you before? Or do you just watch my videos? Over the last few days I've been reading The Secret History, which I heard a lot about on Tumblr and other places on the internet. I both liked and disliked this book. I don't understand how I can dislike every character in a book and still care what happens to them. Nor do I understand how I can be bored by a plot but still want to know what happens next, even though nothing's actually happening. Like, I can tell this is a very, very good book because it kept me invested the whole way through, even though I didn't enjoy reading it. And I don't know how this possibly could have happened, so I wrote a review of it on my book blog, Miriam Joy Reads, and there's a link to that in the description, so if you want to know in more detail how baffled I was by a book like this, you can read my review there. Talking of books I read recently, I also read Carry On by Rainbow Rowell, which I absolutely adored. It was so gay and so adorable and so magical, and it was just pretty much everything I could have hoped from a Simon Snow novel, and yeah, you should go read it. It has some excellent moments, including Agatha being like, I can't dump Simon for a Tory vampire, and I was like, yeah, because clearly the fact that he's a vampire is not the biggest issue there, it's the fact that you think he would vote Tory. I don't think Baz would vote Tory, I think he's too gay for that. Maybe he would. His family would definitely vote Tory. Now I want to work out the political affiliations of all fictional characters. But anyway, this is really good, and there's a review of that on my blog as well, which is basically just me flailing about how much I enjoyed it and how funny it is, and yeah, you should read it. I was like cackling while reading it, which I'm pretty sure freaked out all my neighbours because I was just sitting in silence for long periods and then you just hear me laughing in the distance. I should have been writing an essay, and if I had done that instead of reading this, I would have not had to write 2 essays over the weekend. But hey, I managed to do both, so I win. This video is a weird mix of both an insider cam video and a general me raving about books, so I'm not sure whether I should include it in the insider cam playlist. I mean, I guess this is life of a Cambridge student. It's, I'm involved in theatre, I'm involved in ballet, I'm reading books when I should be writing essays. That's relevant, right? But I haven't really been doing any stereotypically Cambridge things lately. I did cycle Saturday. I had to cycle halfway across Cambridge to get some gluten-free bread because they don't sell it in Sainsbury's. But I haven't been to any formals or done anything particularly fancy, so not very Cambridge there. But I have a fun idea for a video. I would like to debunk some myths about Cambridge, and I know a lot of them are regularly debunked, like Cambridge is only full of private school people, which is clearly not true because I'm there. But if you want to leave me ideas you have or assumptions you've made about Cambridge and Cambridge life in the comments, I'm going to see if I can contradict them or confirm them alternatively, if that happens to be the case. So yeah, leave me Cambridge things and I will talk about them. Go read Carry On, maybe read The Secret History if you want to be greatly infuriated the entire time, and I will see you soon, depending on my workload. Bye!